we got to talk.
About?
I don't even know how to begin because I'm frustrated about it, I think. I'm mad, I think. I'm confused about how I feel, but I know it's not good.
Well, you better be paying me for this now because I am not your therapist.
Aren't you? Isn't that what this show is? Is this my therapy session?
It's your free therapy session?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I do this. It's the only reason.
Okay.
So,
let's dig into it.
I was informed about, it's not a trend because trends die out. Mm-hmm. This is a long-standing tradition in some families, as I was informed. And, like, I would say it's America, but I know there's some other dirty-ass countries out there that probably also do this. So I'll just say, hey, world, we got to talk about poop knives.
Poop knives.
Poop knives.
Okay.
Okay, this is a thing.
Just making sure I heard that correctly.
Yeah, this is a thing that apparently families do because they've got shitty fucking diets. And what they do is okay, this is going to get disgusting.
You can't even get it out.
This is going to be disgusting. So, fast forward like 10 minutes because I'm going to rant on this for the next 10 minutes. They basically defecate so forcefully and strongly that their feces is so incredibly strong that the toilet can't flush it down on its own. So they have a dedicated knife that they keep in the bathroom to cut up their poop so it flushes easier. But that's not all. That's not all. That's not all. Some families, I heard that some people use the handle of their plunger.
Oh, yeah, the poop stick.
That defeats the purpose. That's the you use the other end of the plunger.
Yeah, but you only use the other end if the toilet's actually backed up. You're preventing the clog in the first place.
But then you can never grab. So you just grab the plunger by the fucking piss end of it.
Yep.
And then, oh my God. So yeah, this needs to be done. Okay, everybody needs to go and get a fucking smoothie and fucking get some fiber in your diet because this is fucking ridiculous. Like,
eat some whole grains, people. Yeah. Get some flax in your diet.
People were telling me how they go to a friend's house and there's a knife in the bathroom. Like, no, dog, if I go in your bathroom and there's a knife in it, we are no longer friends. I will never acknowledge your existence for the rest of my life. If you call me and you're like, help, somebody's robbing me, I'll be like, call somebody else, you
Why don't you
dirty
use that dirty-ass
fucker.
boot knife to fight them off?
I can't. So, yeah, I wanted to address that right at the top of our show because
just get it out there.
Get it out because we were starting at the bottom and we can only go up. Fuck it. Let's just start.
Okay.
This is Dish Gods. Welcome. We're here to dish on everything and everything, I guess. I'm Max and I'm joined as always
with Little Bear here.
And we have more than enough to talk to you about today. So let's stop talking about feces and we'll start talking about what's really important.
Yeah, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it.
You sound sick as shit.
I was. I got hit with I don't know if it was like the flu or just like a really bad cold. But last Friday, I woke up in the morning and I kind of looked around my room and I was like, where'd the fucking truck go that hit me? Because it just like it laid me out, man.
Yeah.
And I tried to go into work for a couple hours, and I was just like I was dying, So I was like, I'm out of here, go home. And I started my shift at like 7 a.m. I went home by like noon. As soon as I got home, I just like laid on the bed, passed out, and I didn't wake up until like 7 or 8 that night.
Jesus.
And then got up for like maybe a half hour. Fell asleep again, and then all Saturday, basically all day Saturday, it was just sleep. Sunday, sleep. Monday, sleep.
Chugging lemon and ginger.
Yeah, dude. Lemon and ginger and weed tincture.
Yeah.
A strong 20 milligrams of indica a day.
Yeah.
Keeps the doctor away.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't keep the flu away, but,
No,
it helps.
But it definitely helps. Yeah, it's helps with the body aches and the chills, and it helps you definitely go to sleep.
Yeah, helps you get through it. I'm not technically sick, as it were. I've got a weird thing in my throat, but I've been dealing with some canker sores
Oh,
for
dude.
probably about a month. Like, I just got done with a bout, and then they started up again, and they are so gnarly. I want to die. I'm done. It sucks.
I gotta
need
say
help.
though, doesn't canker, doesn't that sound like it could be like a really bad racial slur?
I mean, now that you say it, yeah. But I mean,
Like-
for
like,
what?
God,
Like
look
for a
at those-
race that
Like,
doesn't exist.
I know, right? But like, if anyone didn't know what a canker sore was, and you were like, "God, I got this really bad canker," and they're like, "What? Excuse you?" And you're like, "Oh, you filthy canker, get out of here,
Filthy
You
canker.
dirty canker!
Oh
Look
my
at,
God.
I got a gang of cankers in my mouth right
Oh,
now."
man. It does sound like a slur. Maybe we can make it a slur. Maybe that's what we'll start calling the Nazis.
Okay,
The alt-right. They're just cankers. Because they're
Yeah.
annoying. They're painful.
Yeah.
They're hard to ignore.
yeah,
You know.
and they're hard to get rid of too.
And they're ugly as shit. So,
A very solid point.
yeah. So, hashtag.
Alt right is now filthy cankers.
That's a really long hashtag, but I like it. Let's do it.
Filthy canker.
Hashtag alt-right is now filthy cankers. So that's how we refer to them. And yeah, so yeah, we've got a lot to talk about, but I do have to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you lacking?
What's lacking?
You don't know what lacking is?
Not too sure.
Well, you better watch out, because if you're lacking, you're gonna get got.
You're gonna get got.
Yeah, there's you. It's surprising that you don't know what lacking is, because you informed me of this
Yeah,
story.
I know. I'm just playing with you. So yeah, lacking is when you aren't carrying your firearm to defend yourself.
Of which I have
So-
many.
So now there's I don't want to say it's trending because it really
Kind of
kind
being blown up by the
yeah,
media.
it's really being blown out of proportion because it's not actually really trending. But there's a thing going around. It's a very small thing. It's called the No Lacking Challenge. And what it is if you have a gun, you approach your friend, hopefully they're your friend, and you don't just walk up to a random person and do this, but you
Hopefully, you don't walk up to anybody and do this.
yeah, you really shouldn't do this at any point in time. But you walk up to somebody and you point your loaded firearm at them in the hopes that they aren't lacking and pull their firearm as well at you. And then that's it. And then you both go, oh shit, he's not lacking, I'm not lacking. And then you go, and then that's it.
Yeah.
But because of this, a man in Tennessee, what was his name again?
George Lackland, aptly named.
Aptly named George Lackland, shot his friend in the head doing the No Lacking Challenge
Yeah.
because his gun accidentally went off when he pointed it at his best friend. And when the police came, he didn't even try to like weasel his way out of it or anything else like that. They asked him and he straight up said, "I was doing the No Lacking Challenge." And they said, "Okay, you're going to prison.
Okay, good. I thought you were gonna be like, okay, you're free. You're innocent.
You're innocent.
You
At least
did nothing
you
wrong.
fessed up to it, buddy."
Yeah, you did nothing wrong. Lacking is not the no lacking challenge. Technically, isn't illegal,
No. I mean, it isn't. It really
Yeah.
no.
but at least he's going to prison. That's good.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll
so,
learn a thing or two.
So the takeaway message on this, people, is
More education in jail.
I guess, but
Always a
don't-
good thing.
Don't ever point a gun at anybody.
Do you remember planking?
Yes.
That honestly, I never thought the day would come where I would miss planking.
Oh, dude. Now, like seeing all these new challenges coming out, you're right.
Yeah.
When planking was out, I was like, "This is dumb. This is like the most
This is the bottom of
yeah.
humanity.
This is retarded. Like I never want to see this stuff again." And then now I see this. We've gone full circle. I want planking back.
Yeah,
I
like-
want it back.
Like there have been a couple things where I'm like, yeah, whatever. But the fact that lacking is now a thing, I miss planking. So let's bring # bring planking back.
Yeah.
2018 is the year of planking.
Hashtag Plank 2018.
Hashtag planking 2, the sequel, still planking, the planking,
The plank.
2018. That you know what? Let's run for president, and that'll be my platform. Planking.
Plank everywhere.
Yeah, just planking.
Sounds
Wherever you
dude,
can.
that sounds like a solid campaign platform.
Speaking of campaigns, there's a new institution in America.
Which
New
is?
governmental one, the Wakanda institution. They've invaded, I guess, and they're taking up space in California, just owning the place.
Yeah, they come in here like they own the place, turned it into Wakanda wood.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck these people came from, but
These people,
you know what I mean.
oh, you got to be that way.
I'm
huh?
not being that way at all. I'm just saying that, they came out of nowhere and all of a sudden they own.
They came out. They own
How am I supposed to refer to them?
them.
How should I refer to the group of people
There
that
you go.
I am talking
Group
about?
of people.
Oh my God. That wastes so much time. We're on the air. We've got very small amounts of time to talk. So I'm going to refer to them as these people. Yeah, these came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, they're like rolling out red carpets for kings and queens and shit. They were being like, oh, Grammys this and Grammys that. And, I don't know. Do you know what it's about?
Yeah, it's about the Panther movie. He solves mysteries.
Yeah.
He wears the funny hat, and I think he wears glasses. Sometimes.
The Pink Panther?
No, Black Panther. He solves mysteries. Pink Panther's the superhero with
The
Thor.
superhero? With
Yeah.
Thor?
Yeah.
Yeah. They did that movie together, Solo. It was him and Thor, and they flew the Millennium Falcon into Mordor.
No, that's a Never-Ending Story.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I feel like
the-
Neverending Story is the one with the dragon.
No, yeah.
It's like the dragon, the 7 balls. They collect the balls. They summon the dragon. They make the wish.
No, that's Lord of the Rings.
Are you sure?
Definitely.
Because Lord of the Rings, I'm pretty sure, had Frodo in it.
That's Never-Ending Story.
Okay. Neverending Story is where Frodo gets the balls and summons the dragon to fly the Millennium Falcon with Thor and the Black Panther,
Yes.
who
Now-
solves mysteries.
Yeah, now you got it right.
Okay. So that movie sounds great. I want to see. I'm glad because the thing about the Black Panther is that he's an old franchise. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, he solved mysteries. He went on a bunch of crazy, wacky adventures. And I think it's so cool that they're like rebooting that franchise.
Yeah.
So I think if there's any franchise that
But the
needed-
only thing they're missing, though, is he's solving mysteries, but he doesn't have his Great Dane with him anymore.
he had a Great Dane.
Yeah, dude, they got high in the van all the time. They ate snacks.
Oh yeah, you're talking about Inspector Gadget.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're mixing
right.
up your franchises. Buddy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
everybody.
So I don't know. This whole new country inside of California thing sounds whack, but I'm interested. Let's see what's going on. Maybe I'll join. It seems like
Yeah,
they're just
who
taking
knows? Maybe they're
anybody.
taking citizenship right
Yeah.
now.
So
Let's apply.
yeah.
You want to go?
Let's do it. Because I don't know.
Yeah.
After let's do it. After like the lacking and the fucking Slenderman girl, I'm done. I need to get out of the country.
And poop knives.
And poop knives. No, did you hear about the Slenderman chick though? I don't know when the stabbing was. If you want to maybe find that.
I want to say, if my memory serves me correct, I want to say it was about 4 years ago.
Really? That seems because Slenderman came out in like 2009. I want to say like 8 or 9.
No, Slender, like the story of Slenderman.
Yeah.
No, that came out like 06, like 05, 06 ish.
It just feels so long ago. But yeah, I think she's finally getting her court date, and she's gonna start. They're gonna like figure out how long she's gonna stay in like, a mental hospital.
Dude, it's ridiculous how long it took for the system to try and figure out what to do with this young girl.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it now, and they only took this long because of the fact that it was a young girl that committed this crime. Had it been a young boy, they would have just been like, "Oh, you're a crazy piece of shit. off to the institution you go, or you're going to a juvenile detention center. But because it was her, now they're like, well, maybe it's because your home life is fucked up. Maybe it's because your mom did this or whatever and this and that. And now they're like, okay, now after all, like 5 years later, she's probably been at home. She hasn't been locked up. She's waiting for a court date. So she's been at home.
Well, I don't know about that. I think she's getting sentenced. I'm sure that she's been in some kind of institution. I wish I had my phone on me so I could look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the break,
We'll look it up.
we'll look it up, come back,
Do some fact
recap.
checking. Okay.
But as of right now, this young, dumb girl has been at home the whole time
Okay.
because of the fact that she's just a girl.
That's what you're saying? Okay.
Yep.
We'll fact check
I'm
it.
fucking sticking to
We'll see
it.
what happens. But,
Fuck the system.
No, I agree. Fuck the system. But, hopefully she gets the care that she needs. She's obviously really troubled, got a lot of shit going on in her head. So, yeah, best of luck to her, I guess. That's all I can say.
hope she stays in prison.
Well, she'll probably go in a mental institution for the rest of her life. If she ever gets good enough, they'll probably put her in jail. So,
Good. Either way.
no, I'm not
I
saying
hope
it's
she
like a
fucking
sad
stays.
thing. I mean, it's sad that her mind is so warped, but yeah, hopefully she gets the care she needs and she can get better. Taking the high road on this one.
For the first time?
I'm feeling empathetic. Yeah,
Empathetic
for
today.
the first time. It's a new feeling, and I'm chasing it. I'm really running with it today.
All right. Well, more power to you, I guess. But
And
I am not empathetic, dude. Like, since this weekend, like being sick or whatever, like my empathy is at zero right
Natch.
now.
Snatch. That's how you got to live. Snatchily.
Yeah, dude. I like that, by the way.
Snatchily.
Snatchily.
Yeah, I'm trying it out. It's like
Keep it snatchral.
Keep it snatchral. I like the snatchral look. God. So the last thing I want to talk about before we go on our break is, have you been on like Facebook or Instagram lately?
Yeah.
Have you gotten any like
Dude, all
weird
weekend
ads?
when I wasn't sleeping, my time was like very poorly spent on Facebook
You
and
didn't like
Instagram.
do any yard work or write any symphonies or anything?
No, I could barely like watch TV or play a video game.
Yeah.
So the most I could do was just like lay in bed with my phone like barely above my head and just like flick the screen like up, and then wait, and like I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna get in an argument with this person.
Yeah.
And just argue with people all fucking
At least you're
weekend.
staying connected,
Yeah. And
It's-
that's what Facebook is about. It's all about being connected.
Oh my
and
God.
calling people that you don't know stupid cucks, and then getting in like really heated debates. And then at the very end of it, when they're like, you know what? I'm going to drop some serious knowledge on you and I'm going to do all these fact checks. And then at the very end, you're like, doesn't change the fact that you're still a cuck. And you're like, welcome to the internet, bitch.
Did you see that Facebook VR thing that Zuckerberg did?
I haven't seen it yet. You were telling me about this the other day.
This is so fucked up. So anybody who doesn't know, shout out to H3H3 for
Hee hee.
pointing this out. So Facebook is like, Zuckerberg's all into VR and whatever. The Zuckerdroid 2000. And so there's that hurricane that hit Puerto Rico recently, right? The whole area is like devastated. It's
Yeah,
just
it still
fucked.
is.
And so they're doing this like thing. It's like Facebook VR. It's 360. You have like avatars and whatever. They look goofy as shit, but whatever. So he's like, yeah, we're going to show off this brand new technology by taking a virtual tour of the devastated areas of Puerto Rico. And him and this fucking other chick are just standing in these areas just like, wow, it's like we're really here. Good thing we're not, but it's like we're here. You can really, really feel the devastation, even though I'm not here. And at one point, like the thing that was most fucked up to me is that at one point it's Zuckerberg and this chick, and in the background is like a family straight up wringing out their clothes. They're like pulling clothes out of the fucking river and like wringing them out. And be like, these are my life's possessions. This is all I have left. I'm wringing it out. And they're just like, man, how cool, how crystal clear is that sound? And I'm just like, you fucking asshole. Like, you could have done anything else. Like, go take a tour of Times Square. That
Yeah.
would have been cooler. Like, go do anything else than just fucking using this tragedy for your own benefit.
It's basically they're piggybacking that tragedy,
Yeah,
basically.
it was very tasteless.
Yeah, like you
So.
said, they could have gone to, London or Barcelona, Times Square, Chicago,
Yeah.
like anywhere else besides Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Fuckerberg.
Yeah, Fuckerberg. And speaking of, have you gotten any like weird ads on Facebook?
Endless.
'Cause-
It's endless.
Because at
dude.
first it was like related to your search history, related to the things that you said in real life. And then now I'm getting shit that's just like unrelated. Also on Instagram. Facebook owns Instagram too, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, they bought him out. I don't know,
Couple
3
years
years ago, 4 years
Yeah.
ago.
And like I keep getting like, maybe not ads necessarily, but like they suggest users for me to follow, like Drake or fuck, I don't even know these people's names, but I'm like, I've never searched Drake. None of my friends follow Drake. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I don't give a shit about Drake. Keep him out of my timeline.
Dude,
So
I've been getting weird videos, especially like crazy. I shared one with my friends the other day because it was just so ridiculous, but I don't know why it popped up, and it was like this America First video, and then after that, then there was like this another America First group, and they were sharing like they were selling like fucking t-shirts and hats and making memes,
Wow.
doing all this other crazy shit. Then there's this other guy that's like, I don't know which one of my friends is like searching all this crazy alt-right, like America First, anti-gay shit, but like all their videos keep popping up on my feed. And I'm like, I don't search for like pro alt-right stuff
Yeah.
or like anti-gay or LGBT stuff.
Yeah.
But like these crazy, like not like, okay, most religious people are crazy, but like this is like extremist crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like these are the guys that are like, God thinks being gay is an abomination and homosexuality, you're going to go to hell. Like these kinds of videos are popping up on my feed. I'm like, the fuck, man? Like, I don't want to see this shit, but one of them was so outrageous that I was like, I got to share this, dude. It was like, I don't care, like, if, I end up seeing more of his stuff because of it. And I know I probably will.
Yeah.
It was totally worth it, though.
Oh, always is.
Just to be able to let people know that this asshole is out there and just go inundate his feed with just hate because he's filling up the world with hate.
Yeah.
So he needs to be like put in front of a mirror.
Reap
and-
what you sow, right?
Exactly.
And on
just
that
like
note-
God told you.
On that note, why don't we take a little break and we'll be right back with more dishes.
Dish gods.
So you were wrong.
I guess I was.
Yeah,
Fuck the
so-
system still, though.
So the Slender Man girl who stabbed people was in a mental institution, and she's going to be in one for at least 40 years.
yeah, so she
so-
was sentenced to stay in one while
But she
they
was in
while
one.
they were awaiting her trial. So she
So-
was in one for 3 years. Still, she is the exception to the rule in this case.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to the bright, sunny things. Live life the way you want.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Diet, or
Swinging-
I should say Diet
Yeah,
Coke now.
they are swinging for the fences. That poor girl. I actually like her as an actress.
I don't even know who she is.
She's in like Community. She was in that show Love. A couple.
Haven't
other
seen
little
either of
things.
those.
She's actually a pretty good actress. Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I would probably do a Coke commercial if they offered me like
Oh, dude, I mean,
$10,000.
Yeah.
like I'll say whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, they could offer me $500. I'd be like, you know
Yeah.
what? Throw in a lifetime supply of Coke.
Yeah,
You got a deal.
drink Coke. It's great.
Like, but you have to deliver it to my house. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going
I'm not
out to a
picking it up.
store
That's
or
bullshit.
anything. I don't want to deal with like a card or anything. No, I want a Coke truck.
Yeah.
Delivered to my
Just
house.
drop off a
I want
case.
a Coke fridge.
Yeah.
And I want a life size like polar bear Coke. The Coke bear.
Yeah.
I want that in my house.
That meant a totally different thing when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to turn it into a different thing once they deliver it.
So they did a commercial, and she basically saying like, if you want to live in a yurt it up, I think was a line.
Yeah.
She's just saying like, if you want to drink a Diet Coke, just do it, which I love because her message is basically like, hey, everybody knows our product's shit.
Yeah. We give up.
Yeah, we're not going to convince
We're tired
you.
trying to be like, our product's healthy. We're using stevia now.
Yeah, like-
they're like, no, guess what? We switch back to sugar.
Yeah.
Our product's shit. It's shit for you. But you know what? It's your life. It's
Fucking-
like tobacco companies. You know, they're like, dude, we know our product's dangerous, but if you want to smoke, fucking smoke.
As
dude.
long as you're buying, we're selling.
Yep.
And so, yeah, Coke's basically like, hey, you want a Coke? Just do it. Just do it. Coca-Cola, just do it.
it makes me feel good.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, that's the sugar high,
That's the
lady.
fucking
That's
sugar.
the caffeine and sugar
that's
talking.
that's the 2 gallons of sugar you just ingested drinking a tall boy of Diet Coke. They're
Yeah.
coming in tall boys now, too.
Yeah. They're like, oh, 12-ounce cans. I remember when they were trying to produce the 6-ounce cans, and then, you know, they're like the little baby cans and
Yeah.
stuff. They were like 2 sips and you're done. And then they're like, okay, maybe we should hop back to the 12s.
Yeah.
No, they're like, you know what? Boom. Fuck that. Here's a tall boy of Diet Coke,
Tall
man.
boy of Diet Coke. Fucking slam it. Go live your life.
Cheers to diabetes, bitch.
Yeah, so that's just ridiculous that Coca-Cola is just fucking like shoving it in our faces, and they're really going for it. I appreciate the candor, though. I will
Yeah.
say that. I appreciate that they're not like, I built Coca-Cola back in the 30s with my pop-up. They're like, nope, we
Coca-Cola's here to make America great again.
yeah, they're just like, you know what? We're pumping chemicals. You want them. Fucking
got
do it.
'em.
Yeah, just drink it. Shut up and drink it. That should have been the commercial, honestly. It's like, Coca-Cola, shut up and drink it.
30, like less than a 30-second ad.
Yeah,
Black
5 sec-
screen,
yeah.
red Coca-Cola symbol comes up.
Oh, who's that-
Coca-Cola? Fucking drink it.
Who's that guy? Oh, Terry Crews. He would have been great. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just Terry Crews in
Just
a
him
fucking...
yelling, crushing a can of Coke and against his like 2 giant pecs.
It's just him in like a folding chair, and he's just sitting there looking at the camera, and he's like, "It's fucking Coke, motherfucker. You're either gonna drink it or you're not." And then it just cuts, or it's just him staring at the camera for 20 more seconds.
dude. You gotta, as long as he crushes like a can of Coke in his thighs,
Yeah.
or like just like
in between
like
his
he
pecs.
just peck crushes
Yeah.
a can of Coke or something, and like it has to be like on a hot summer day, he pulls a ice cold, like he has like a semi-frozen can of Coke from the
Okay.
freezer,
Yeah.
places it between his pecs, and he squeezes so hard that the Coke slushy goes into the air, and he opens his mouth, and it melts mid-air, right? And it comes down like a cool stream of Coca-Cola down his throat, and he's like, Coca-Cola, bitch. Just drink it. That's it.
Yes.
That's their ad.
Yes,
Terry
that's the
Crews,
ad.
where are you at?
Terry Crews, Coca-Cola, hit us up. We're writing you gold here. If I see that, I expect a check to be in the
Yeah,
mail.
TM, 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 TM.
TM, absolutely. We are bogarting this whole thing. Holy shit. So that reminds me of another actor who I think respected. I don't know. It's been so long. So have you heard of the show Do or Dare?
No, I have not.
So it's
Is
this new
this
thing.
on cable?
I don't think so. I think it's just like a Facebook show. I don't know.
Dude,
It's like
Facebook has been. So I don't mean to cut you off on this, but Facebook has actually been pumping out. They came out with a big thing about this for 2017 and 18. I think it was something along the lines of like 13 to 20 million dollars Facebook was spending on these shows.
Wow.
So if you're on Facebook and you see something like, there's another one I saw where they're like, can I look at your phone or something?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
Like
saw
how
that.
long can I look at your phone until you're like, give it back?
yeah.
Yeah. So shows like this, Facebook has been promoting all of these.
Yeah.
They're the ones pumping the money into this.
I think it's like a Facebook original. Like it's not just like they're like promoting like a BuzzFeed.
yeah,
thing.
that's
It's
what I
like-
mean. It's a
yeah.
Facebook original.
And so this show is called Do or Dare, and it's actually a nice concept. So 2 celebrities raise $25,000 for charity, and you basically like go in and you're like,
Is it a charity of their choice?
I think so.
Okay.
So you go in with a cause, and you're like, yeah, I want to raise 25 grand for it. You have to compete in challenges, and then you win the money, and the money goes to charity. So Marlon Wayans and the Total Diva Naomi, who I don't know who the fuck that is.
I've never heard of her in my life.
They take on a series of hilarious dares, from popping balloons with their butt to being doused with mist cups of nasty liquids in giant beer pong. Now, here's just
Wait,
my issue.
say that again. Mist cups?
Mist cups. So, like,
What does
they
that
miss the cup. I think it's like if you play beer pong and then you, like, miss a cup, you have to, like, splash it in their face.
Oh, okay.
And here's my issue is that, we do Help Sember. There are people all over the world who do whatever they can to raise money for charities, even just like tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers have to sit on a balloon with their asses and they get $25,000.
Jesus, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess I'm being a little cynical because it's for charity and
Right.
they're doing a good cause, but it's like it's like that issue with late night shows and how, like, Jimmy Fallon was probably the biggest asshole about this, where he's like, hey guys, we're gonna play Scrabble on the Tonight Show with Channing Tatum, come check it out, and you tune in, it's literally them just like playing Scrabble. Mm-hmm. And you're
It's like, dude, I could do that at home.
why the fuck am I watching Channing Tatum play fucking Scrabble right now? So I guess it's kind of like that. It's like, why do I want to watch Marlon Wayans sit on a balloon and dump fucking acid on his face?
Only way I would watch that is if they literally, like, if they had him put the balloon in his rectum and then he farted to blow the balloon up and then they popped it.
Oh, but here's the thing. Do you remember Fear Factory?
Fear Factor?
Factor, not Fear
Yeah,
Factory.
with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fear Factor. I wanted those kinds of challenges. I wanted to be like, all right, Marlon Wayans, you want $25,000 for Locks of Love? Eat a fucking tarantula, dude. Live tarantula in your mouth. Let's do it. Like, oh, Naomi, you want to raise $25,000? You have to let a pile of rats climb over your naked body. Like, show me that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see, like, these fucking pussy-ass baby challenges of, like, oh, I'm Marlon Wayans, and I'm going to drink a...
Make him skydive. What's the new Twin Tower building?
I think it's, like, the third tower.
The new, whatever, the Tower 2 or Tower
Yeah.
1 that they just built. It's like the tallest building in New York now.
Yeah, I guess.
Make him fucking base dive off it, or
Yeah.
base jump off of that thing.
Make them earn
know?
it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. Are you kidding me? Like, hey, shuffle a deck of cards. Like, no, fuck you. Like,
Shuffle a deck of cards.
like, play chicken with a fucking elephant, dude. Like, you're on a tricycle,
Not just like a zoo elephant, though.
like a wild, feral.
Take him
elephant.
to like the
Oh, dibs on the
Sahara.
band name.
What's that?
Dibs on the band name.
Feral.
Feral elephant.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
go see that band.
Take him to the Sahara, and like have them encounter, like, have a guide take you to, like, a herd of elephants, right?
Yeah.
And then find the oldest bull elephant,
And the nearest trike.
and and the smallest red tricycle. Have them get on it and like put a red like clown wig on them and a horn, and have them just honk at the bull until you start seeing the bull like
Get riled up, charging at him.
yep, and then be like and then, like, try and ride away as fast as you can.
Yeah. So
And if you don't, then we obviously know what happens.
yeah.
But you'll get half.
Yeah,
maybe.
like you get like $5,000.
But I gotta ask, in a legit question though, at the end of the show, does the loser at least get a consolation prize for their charity?
I couldn't watch long enough to find out. Another thing to fact check.
Yeah,
I guess.
fact check. Now, I guess that's for the next episode. I think we should work on that.
We have to watch that and the Demi Lovato documentary.
No, oh yeah. So keep an eye out and an ear out, ladies and gentlemen. Next episode's going to be a little special.
Yeah.
We got some other topics we're going to talk about because, like we said, our list is very full. But we got some beef with Demi,
Yeah. So we'll get into it next episode
with
though.
Miss Lovato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
We got some beef.
little tease for you there, but we'll tickle of the generals, but we'll do it. So there's a guy I saw that you responded to on Twitter that I wanted to give him a little shout out.
Okay, which one? I've been
Mr.
talking to a lot of people on Twitter lately.
Mr. Shout Out, by the way. What's your Twitter handle?
Oh,
Anybody
DG underscore or at DG underscore Little Bear.
Yeah, and I'm Max at Max Brown Comp. So follow us if you scare. you recently engaged with a man named Paul Nellon, who I guess is a politician.
Oh, this wannabe cuck.
Mm-hmm. And so I have the tweet here if you want me to read it, and you can give a little
please
more
do. Please do.
information.
Go ahead.
So he says, I guess it's like the 14th tweet in this thread, but he goes 14/. I've compiled a list of quote unquote verified Twitter users who have attacked me, in just the last month alone for my hashtag America First positions. Of those 81 people, 74 are Jews, while only 7 are non-Jews. And he just... Dog, you just straight up made a list
if
of
you
Jews.
continue to go down that list, he actually goes on to continue making more lists of people he calls, quote, blacks, which encompass any person of color.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you are. You could be Filipino, you could be Asian,
Yeah.
you know, you could
Puerto
be
Rican.
Brazilian, Puerto Rican. As long as your skin color is like
Less than
slightly
white.
tan,
Yeah.
you are, quote, blacks.
You are a black.
Yeah, you are a black, or you are part of the quote blacks.
And so, yeah, we haven't done this bit in a long
Which
time.
reminds me, I'm sorry to
you're
cut you
good.
off
Again.
but if anyone has seen the movie In Bruges,
No.
oh, dude, you have to see it, Max.
Okay.
It's fantastic. You would actually love it.
Okay.
But there's a scene in the movie where this dwarf, they call him a dwarf in the movie. He's a dwarf. He's in the film, and they're all doing cocaine in the hotel that they're staying at, and then they're all really high on coke, and he just basically goes like kind of Charlie Manson on him. He's
Yeah.
like, "There's gonna be a war, man. It's a race war." And he's like, "You don't get to pick sides. You're already wearing your uniform, man." And he's like, "It's going to be against the whites and the blacks." And he's like, then the other character, Colin Farrell's character, is like, "Well, whose side's the Vietnamese going to be on?" And he's like, "The blacks." And he's like, "Well, shit." He's like, "Well, shit, if the blacks got the Vietnamese, then I'm fighting with them." It's like, get the
shit.
fuck out of
Yeah.
here, man.
So, yeah, I wanna bring this back. Douchebag asshole of the week.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say year already, and it sucks because we're only 2 months into 2018. But yeah, Paul Nelson, go fuck yourself. If you want to let him know what you think of his little list, you can find him at PNEHLEN on Twitter. So give him a little shout out, let him know we sent you. Send him lots of love. He needs it.
Love.
Yeah, so fuck that guy, I guess. There's and then kind of on the topic, you were telling me about somebody who was at the GNC or something.
GNC?
That speech Trump just gave. Somebody was like there.
Oh, shit. You're right. It was Bill Nye.
Oh, Bill Nye was there.
Bill Nye, the science guy, was at
Really?
the State of the Union address.
Oh, the State of the Union. Okay, not the GNC.
And people lost their fucking minds. I
Okay.
even read an article. It was from like some science. It was like a syndicated science outlet. Like
Yeah.
they're known for publishing like, hey,
Legit
like
science articles.
legit science stuff, right? Like if you wanted like real science stuff, you would go to them first. And they actually put out a thing saying like Bill Nye is basically like no longer welcome in their community.
What?
He's not supporting what they believe, and he's opening the door to whatever, like ignorance and all this other stuff. Bill Nye did not speak.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
He was there.
He was there. He was just there as a witnessing member. He didn't do anything but sit there.
He didn't engage. He let it happen to him.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's bullshit because plenty of people watch Trump's speeches either in person or online. That doesn't make you a supporter.
No.
I have a
just
lot of
because you want to see
stay informed.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who are like hardcore liberals, and I'm not trying to say like a bad word, but they watch Trump's speeches just to stay informed. And so I'm sure that if they had tickets they could afford and were in the area and they could go to see a Trump speech, they probably would.
Well, I don't think.
Not like buy tickets.
Yeah, I
but
don't
like,
think the State of the Union is something they sell tickets for. I think it was just
like
you know,
an invite.
yeah, like they were like, oh fuck, it's Bill Nye. Well, come on in, buddy. You know.
He's just in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some shit going on. Cool.
But yeah, people lost their fucking minds, man.
You know why Bill Nye was there?
Why is that?
He's looking to smash
Who?
anybody.
Anybody?
Probably Ivanka.
I could see that. He's like, hey, you know what? Your husband cheated on you, so
Yeah.
let's go, baby.
Dude, honestly, Bill Nye's got game though.
He does.
I'm sure you've seen like the pictures, but Bill Nye is fucking slamming ass all over the globe.
Yeah.
Bill Nye, honestly, is my hero. Yeah. He
Dude, I just want to make a shirt for him, and I want to see if I can send it to him and be like, please post a picture on Instagram or Twitter that you received this shirt, and I just wanted to say like eating ass all day, and just like Bill Nye eats ass, or just like something like that, you know.
You
And
probably
have
have to
him
make
just,
it more scientific, but yeah.
well, I'll think of something.
Find the chemical like name, the periodic name for ass.
Oh,
and then-
you mean like the Breaking Bad style?
Yeah.
Just spell it out with the periodic table. Okay.
He might be down for that.
Yeah.
That might be cool. So it's a
Eat ass.
little something for the youngins. And then on the topic of science, I should say, I want to talk about one last thing: artificial intelligence. There's been a little
we're
bit
gonna touch on this right now.
of news in that whole community lately. What
do you got?
You sent me a thing about AI sex robots.
Which one? I sent you quite a few things. I can't.
You look at so many sex robots, just wait for the day they get
Well,
announced.
at the time that I sent you these articles, I was actually reading a lot of different things about AI.
Not just
and-
sex droids.
Well, not just sex droids, but I was actually on Pornhub too.
So the wires got crossed in your brain, and you're
Yeah.
like, I don't really know.
So it's like, are you talking about the Bukkake video that I was watching, or was it the actual sex android and
So-
not the sex android that was being covered?
So what it is that there's a facial recognition app, and you can input a picture of somebody, and it'll find
the
you
porn maker.
a porn star that looks like that person,
Yes,
That's kinda-
okay. Yeah. So
which
yeah,
is different from what I thought it was. This is the first time I'm opening this article. Whoops. Well, because we were talking about sex droids the other day, so I thought that was that. But yeah, so AI is now getting involved, I guess, in porn searches, which is interesting. I mean, that whole industry.
this isn't
is
just
like,
a porn search.
Yeah.
This is literally making a video.
It makes a video.
Yeah. It'll make a video of, so you can, like, I can take a picture of you right now,
Why wouldn't you?
and it'll take your image and basically superimpose it onto another face,
That is dope.
or it's, you know, something else, or it'll like make an image of you and it'll put you into this porn.
I'm only saying that's dope, not because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go do that, but because I'm gonna do that with myself, and then like send it to people and just be like, oh, look what I had a great weekend.
Fucking made it, dude.
Yeah, like I'll oh, that Kanye West sex tape, perfect.
Right?
I'll do that. I'll superimpose myself on Kim Kardashian's face and be like, me and Kanye got up to it this weekend. New collab coming out. Smashed ass all
So
weekend.
I can see this going two ways.
Okay.
One, like you said, where it's just like, haha, that's great. Two, people are going to make false sex tapes and they're going to be like, this person fucking raped me.
Or either that or blackmail. If it looks good enough. I doubt the technology's going to make it look like,
Yeah,
Good enough
it's
right
it's
now.
super raw right now.
I mean, Snatch.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Snatchily.
Naturally. But, I mean, it's definitely like an interesting thing. And I mean, it's obviously that puts everything into a weird sticky situation because there's a whole there's a whole consent law there of just like consent to your image. Obviously, these people, you know, it's just like kind of like a weird gray area as we're coming into this age of artificial intelligence, and you know, there's so much that we have to question first before we go further, I feel.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like it's a pretty big fucking deal. Because if this technology keeps going, it's a pretty big deal to just be able to be like, here's a picture of somebody, and like it's like the Futurama episode when Fry finds those sex robots, and you can just like pick a celebrity. It's not necessarily a sex robot, I don't think. It's like
Oh no, it totally is a sex robot.
And he like goes and he gets that Lucy Liu.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can just do that. And Lucy Liu wasn't like, yeah, you go ahead and do it. And so it's like porn stars, they're basically giving you their consent to watch them do these things. But the people that you know, if you're like, oh man, I really want to see Lil Bear deep dick somebody.
Oh yeah.
And you're not like, hey, yeah, buddy, come on over. We'll have some beers, fucking have a...
Yeah, but the thing is it's not their actual body. It's just their likeness.
It's just their face.
It's just their likeness.
Yeah.
So it's not even like, I mean, it is their face, but at the point, like when it gets into the video, it's so like, oh my God, I can't even say this. It's so stretched out.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
I want to do an experiment.
I've seen like screenshots from it, and like it's so like it looks super kind of like 80s-ish.
Yeah.
You know, like it's kind of blocky and choppy.
Like I want to try it with like not even like people, like Optimus Prime.
Oh,
fucking
that would
Yoda,
Optimus Prime, and Sasquatch in a fucking porno. I'm down.
Who's doing what?
So Sasquatch is drinking oil out of Optimus Prime.
Okay.
And then Bumblebee joins in, and then they just fucking spray oil all over the place.
Love it.
Then Sasquatch comes up and he's like, you can't see me right now at home, but I'm like slicking back my hair like I'm all greased up. I'm like, he just gets up, he's like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's hot, baby.
Oh man. All right. Well, on that note, I think we should call it. Thank you so much for listening to our episode. This has been Dish Gods. If you have anything you want to send in or say, you can email us at dishgodshow@gmail.com. You can visit us at our site, dishgodscast.com. If you want to contact with either me or Little Bear, you can find us on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at MaxBrownComp, and yours is
at DG_Little and you can find us both on Twitter at DishGods.
Yeah, and you can hear all our episodes on YouTube, Squarespace, iTunes, Google Play.
Anywhere where podcasts are sold.
Yeah.
And guess what? Ours is free.
Ours is free. That's a fucking great slogan, dude. Yeah. So this has been our episode. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we will see you guys next time, I guess.
As always, keep it sleazy, everyone.